From the media.
Hi, I'm Ron from Business World. And just a simple question. So usually people would say your market is UP students, but how would you characterize the market that you want to reach? And maybe are there certain people that you want to see this show?
Very business world yung question niya. Mas target market yung Bintana.
Alam mo, napakagandang katanungan yan. Thank you very much for that question. Ang Live Eats kasi nagsimula bilang batch project noong 1980s pa. Live Eats 1 is a batch project. Ito po yung ginagawa ng mga aplikante during their application period. At nung time na yon, na isipan nilang gumawa ng Live Eats dahil this is during the EDSA revolution eh. So naisip nilang platform yung Live Eats to, somehow express themselves creatively while tackling the issues of the society. So as time goes by, ang malaking market kasi ng Live Eats is of course, tama yung sinabi mo, UP students, UP alumni members, at syempre kasama na rin dyan yung LGBTQIA+ community. Malapit yan sa puso namin. Kaya nga, I think for the previous Live Eats, siguro 3 or 4 Live Eats ago, we started doing digital, no? We cover the show, we post it online to reach more people. Yun nga yung hiling namin na tulungan nyo kami na spread ang good news para hindi na lang taga-UP ang nanonood, hindi na lang mga academicians or students at maging market ng Live Eats. It has to be every single Filipino. From masa, from class A, B, C, D. I think makaka-relate sila sa Live Eats kasi when it comes to UP comedy, it's really relatable that actually everyone will enjoy the show. So kung papaano yun, di ko na siguro problema, no? Dahil as a performer, parang ayoko na siyang isipin. Pero yun nga dapat ang mangyayari, na Live Eats is the storyteller of the Filipino people. It has to be consumed by everyone. Whether digitally, pwedeng online yan, pwedeng... Kasi gano'n naman diba ngayon, yung napapanood natin sa theater or minsan sa movies, yung mga movies na pinapirate pa, so hindi na pinanonood sa mga cinemas. Diba? Ano pa kaya yung Live Eats? Pag pinost na sa TikTok, kinakopy na rin yan ng mga ibang content creator. So sana, for me bilang isang artista, I don't care kung paano siya makapanood ng audience. Whether digital or on stage or live or actual, pinirate sa YouTube, TikTok o ano, basta mapanood nila. Kasi ang importante, makarating sa kanila yung mensahe na gusto namin sabihin. Yun.
In terms of content, it's a 2.5 hour show, 2-hour show, na maraming sinulat ng maraming iba't ibang tao, maraming iba't ibang POV. So in a way, it tries to cater to many people na parang, usually as an audience, pag after ng show nila, meron silang isa, dalawang favorite segments, and then the segments sila na, ay, hindi ako nakarelate. Like my mom, she watches it since I was 16. Ang sabi, at this point, yung mommy ko, sinasabi na lang niya na, may mga times na hindi ako natatawa, pero dahil natatawa yung audience. Natatawa yung audience, matawa na lang siya. Dahil hindi niya na naiintindihan yung ibang mga reference kasi it's too millennial, it's too Gen Z. But at the same time, we still want to preserve that story na, TV writer din ako, so meron akong pang-masa sensibility. And siguro dahil sa pang-masa sensibility ko, I try to infuse that to Live Eats. Na it's not too high, not too low. It's a mix of both. Kumbaga, it's urban humor na nasa kanal.
Basta siya, palatable to the Filipino people. Kasi hindi naman ito parang, ano ba yung mga pangmayamang shows. Di ba? Hindi naman siya parang pangmayaman, hindi rin naman siya parang pwede mo lang mapanood sa covered court ng anong barangay. Parang it's for everybody. We try our best to write it in such a way that everybody can relate. And yun nga, parang in a fun way, iba-iba naman ang comedy ng tao eh. So katulad ng sinabi ni Ken, may mga part ng show na, hindi ko masyadong na-gets, or meron namang parts na, gets ko to, ako to, relate ako. Pero we try our best to cater to everybody. Yun.
Alright, so thank you so much for that. Good